Welcome back to Wiffleball Weekly. It's been a while since we've had an episode of this. A lot of stuff has gone on in the league, but first of all, I'm back with Brooks. Brooks, how are you doing today?
What's up, Barry? Glad to be back, ready to talk about some wiffleball.
All right, well, you know the drill. We go in order of the rankings in the league right now. So starting off with the 69ers, they had a little streak there. They went 1-6 in 7 games around the All-Star break, but today they broke out with a sweep against the Panty Raiders. Obviously, the Panty Raiders didn't have B-Mart, but Wesley Avery looked good at the plate today. Jackson Peters showed up again. He was had 7 hits again, and then Cole obviously did what he does. So what's your thoughts on the 69ers right now, sitting at 15-6?
They're still the team to beat, in my opinion. They went through a little rough stretch, but, they'll be all right, as they showed today. They made some roster moves, and they're gonna be good down the stretch, I think.
Yeah, obviously they lost Jacob McCann, but they picked up Wesley Avery, and in his series earlier in the season with the 69ers, he didn't look very good at the plate, but today he looked pretty comfortable, hit a couple bombs. I think they'll be good down the stretch. So that brings us to the second place team, the semi-pros, sitting at 10-11, 5 games back right now. They made some roster moves as well. Cole Smithers no longer a part of the organization or the league anymore. Picked up rookie Zeb Marquis, who made his debut today. Went 4 for 10, couple RBIs, couple walks, so he fit right into the system well. What are your thoughts on the semi-pros?
They're a solid ball club. They'll make a good push for the playoffs. A lot of roster moves, which happen. It'll be interesting to see what they do with their, their third member. That's a new guy, so we'll see from there. And, I expect them to make a good push.
Yeah, obviously Reese knows what it takes to win a ring. Last season they finished last in the regular season and then made a push in the playoffs and ended up winning the World Series. So I think they'll be fine. Obviously Zeb has a great bat. Luke's decent at the plate and can play the field. And Reese also has a great bat and can also pitch it. He has off days, but so does everybody. I think they'll be fine. That brings us to our next team, the Blue Ballers, who started out 2-10, have now pushed themselves into third place above the Panty Raiders. The Blue Ballers are 9-12 right now, so they're 7-2 in their last 9. Hottest team in the league right now by far. Josh Fowler cooled off a little bit at the plate today, but before that he was on a tear. Everything just seems to be clicking for him right now. It's the exact opposite of the start of the season. Everything seemed to be not going their way. Now everything just seems to be clicking for him, going their way. Josh, D-Row, and Matt are all pitching well. They're all hitting well as well. So give me your thoughts on the Blue Ballers.
A blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. I think they'll cool back off eventually. They won't do much once they make the playoffs. 7 out of their last 9, that's cool, but I don't know. I don't see them winning much once playoff time comes.
Short and sweet, just how we like it, Brooks. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be decent. Like you said, a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and again. They're just getting hot right now. I don't know if they'll cool off. I don't know if they'll keep it going, but regardless, they're on a pretty hot streak right now. So that brings us to the last place team, sitting at 8-13, the Panty Raiders. Obviously, the sweep hurt them today a little bit, pushed them down to last. But, Connor was efficient on the mound. Jordan was efficient on the mound. Jordan with his first career home run, 185 at-bats without one in his career, and he finally got one today. So happy for him. Connor also hit a clutch one in Game 3 today. They'll be fine. They'll be good. Connor's always consistently good, like we always say on the show. B. Martin Jordan produce for him. So what are your thoughts on the Panty Raiders?
I still like the Panty Raiders going forward. I know they've hit a little rough stretch. They didn't have B-Mart today. Man. I just like them. I think that they're going to be just fine. Every team goes through a little rough stretch. You look at MLB, the Washington Nationals, 12 games under 500, they won the World Series. So, I'm completely confident in their ability to still do well in the playoffs.
Yeah, like I said, Connor is goated in this league. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, so they'll be fine. There's only one team above 500 right now, so that doesn't really say anything. They're only one game behind the third place team, the Blue Ballers. So I think they'll be straight. They'll be good. Everybody makes the playoffs, so it just depends on who they play and how they're playing when the playoffs come around. So that brings us to cold hard takes. So the first cold hard take I have right now during the season, who's the biggest bust from the draft?
It's probably gonna have to be Smitty. I mean, the guy's not even a part of an organization or the league. He was pretty highly drafted, and he's gone now. So he kind of left the semi-pros up a creek without a paddle. Just kind of fell off. So yeah, that's who I would say.
All right, the next one is who is your MVP right now at this point in the season?
My MVP is still probably Cole Howard. Pitch hits. His team's the only one above 500. I still like them to win the World Series, and I think that he's the most valuable player right now.
All right, and the next one is Rookie of the Year. The pool right now without Smitty is D-Row, Josh Fowler, or Zeb Marquis. And I know Zeb Marquis' stats are low, but with what you saw today, who do you think who's your Rookie of the Year right now?
Rookie of the Year, probably still Josh Fowler. He's bringing the most to the table out of all the rookies.
Yeah, I got Josh Fowler right now too. Just the numbers he's putting up at the plate and on the mound right now are remarkable compared to the other two. Obviously, Zeb only has one series under his belt. He's still got 5 more. Still got 15 games to play. So who knows what he's going to do for the semi-pros. And then David Rowe got off to a slow start, but he's starting to heat up at the plate, and he's still pitching well for the Blue Ballers as well. So every team has played each other in a series twice now. We're 21 games in. We have 36 games. I don't know how the last 3 games are going to work, or the last 6 games, I'm sorry, are going to work. Still trying to figure that out, but it probably won't be a series between just 2 teams. And it might be a round robin. It might be something else. I don't know. But right now the team to beat is the 69ers at 15-6, 5 games ahead of everybody else. That's going to wrap it up for today's show. Sorry for the last week. It didn't happen. All there would have been to talk about was the All-Star game. But, yeah, that's about it for the show. So, Brooks, you got anything else to say?
Thank you again for tuning into Wiffleball Weekly. Everybody stay safe out there, and we look forward to having your viewership for the upcoming series.
You heard the man. Be sure to stay safe out there with the whole corona shit going on. Should have some series coming up, posted on YouTube here in a few days. Like, subscribe, follow the Instagram at Gainesville Wiffleball. That's going to be it. I'm Barry McCockner. We'll see you next time.